All right, y'all, let's talk about it. So I just got finished watching the last two episodes of Love and Hip Hop. The episode last week where all this whole Erica Mena Spice drama first started, and the recent episode that just ended where we got a little bit of the cast giving their opinion on the drama, and I have some thoughts. So in case a couple of y'all been living under the rock or ain't been watching Love and Hip Hop like I have been, I haven't watched the show since I think Jocelyn left, but because this whole drama's going on, it's a trending topic, we got to talk about it because colorism, racism, that is something that's prominent in the black community that we need to be speaking about, and we about to get a little serious. So story time. So I just got finished watching the episode and Erica got into it with Spice. Apparently, Safari was telling her some stuff, basically saying that he's been paying her child support, and Spice didn't believe Erica in a lot of situations. That Erica apparently been talking a lot of smack about Spice behind her back, and Safari been spilling the tea to Spice. So it's a whole bunch of drama that he's been stirring up and pitting the two women against each other. And of course, oh, not of course, well, maybe it is of course. He's banging yet another cast member from the show, Marla Negra, apparently, who if from the years we've been watching Love and Hip Hop Miami, is that show still on, by the way? She was dealing with her own bout of colorism. So the ladies came together, they sat at the table. Shakana, pretty much, because she basically the charade show. She the bone collector. She's, Miss Peacemaker, and wanted to kind of bring these ladies together to come to some type of mutual agreement. But we already know in the history of watching Love and Hip Hop, there's always, things are always bound to go left because these women do not have the bandwidth to actually come together and have reasonable damn conversations. So the two ladies came together, they hashed their stuff out. Erica basically said some stuff to her. Spice wasn't feeling what Erica was saying, and all of a sudden she brought up the fact that Erica has a horrible relationship with her teenage son, which sent Erica over the edge, flipped the damn table, and called Spice a monkey. Now, of course, after this whole situation blew up, social media went into an uproar. People were dragging Erica, and rightfully so, for what she said. But here's what I gotta say on this. First of all, when you say something shady and you go below the belt, and like I always tell people, when you pick a fight with somebody, you cannot control and predict how the fight is supposed to go. That's how it is. Sorry, when it comes to fighting. I'm someone who plays very dirty when it comes to fights. I don't start fights, but I finish them. So I've been in situations where people say some shit about me, and I will dig down. Like when you go low, I go to the fiery pits of hell. 4 floors down from the original part of hell. I go deep down in the underdamn world, and I drag a bitch, and I say all kinds of crazy stuff. But what Erica needs to understand is that while she said something about your son, you could have said, the whole thing about her saying that she should have died or whatever. Okay, that's hurtful too. But that's where you should have kept it. Or you could have brought some things up that you might know about Spice's family. You could have talked about her mother, her grandmother, her niece, her nephew, her kids. You could have went there as well. But when it comes down to it, you don't bring up colorism. You don't call black people monkeys, especially when it comes to a historical situation where black people were considered animals according to slavery. Why do you think they put them in chains and brought them over to America and dropped them over other parts of the world where colorism is apparent, in Dominican Republic and so many other places where they drop black people, dark skinned people off, and light skinned people are held in a certain regard and dark skinned people are held in a certain regard? And we're not going to sit up here and pretend that colorism is not something that exists in this world. Especially what was pissing me off was in the recent episode when you had people like Sierra and Bambi, them two donkeys, sitting there, I don't believe she would have said such a thing. I don't think she would have said something like that because she ain't tell us that when we had the conversation. You don't believe. And there was a Mendices and them big ass teeth heads said the same shit too. And my thing is this: are y'all fucking slow? Are y'all short bus slow? Are y'all dense to not realize that colorism is something that is prominent in the community? That there are people that are of Latin descent, light-skinned black folks, even white people that migrate and sleep with dark-skinned men, Jamaicans, all these other people, and then when you piss them off, you say the wrong thing, they call you all kinds of monkeys, all kinds of N-words. These are things that have been prominent in our community for the longest of time, so you're not going to sit up here and act brand new that you don't think that somebody would stoop so low and say some shit like that, especially when I was Googling schmoogling, and people were saying that Erica has a history of making derogatory racial slurs against people when you piss her off. So y'all not gonna sit up here and try to act brand new like y'all ain't never heard Erica or been around people that say this shit. So y'all not gonna play dumb on national TV and in real life unless y'all real dumb any damn way. Now, Love and Hip Hop, the people left this weak ass statement basically saying the Love and Hip Hop franchise has never shied away from hard conversations in our community. Working hand in hand with your partners, viewers will see the impact of Erica Mena's remarks play out in the final episodes of the season, which would be the 3 episodes. They just aired 1, so there's 2 left. Effective immediately, she will not appear on the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Okay, that's great. Y'all put a little bow on it, and that's that. But here's the thing. Months ago, when y'all were aware of her recording this and she said this, why didn't y'all deal with the ramifications then? Was it because this show is so damn dry and hasn't been good since Jocelyn and so many of the other hot people from this show left that y'all basically needed this to give yourselves some credence for people to come in and watch the show? Because I'm sure these ratings in the damn toilet when it comes to this damn show anyway. Because like I said, I have not watched Love and Hip Hop since Jocelyn left the damn show. And shout out to her because she basically spilled a whole lot of tea in the Carlos King episode that she just did. So if y'all didn't see that, definitely check it out because she talks a lot of shit about Love and Hip Hop and that whole situation and how some of y'all still on this damn show. Y'all should have left a long damn time ago. But nevertheless, let's get back to this. So when it comes down to this or whatever, my thing is, okay, why didn't y'all deal with Erica back then and basically give us a situation being like, because Spice went on Instagram and brought this whole up and talked about it and everything. So we were aware that something may have transpired around the time when they had just filmed it because Spice went on Instagram. And my thing is, why didn't producers and stuff, especially since there's a lot of black people that work in this damn show, why didn't y'all deal with this back then instead of waiting until the episode aired for all of a sudden give this fake ass post and then be like, oh, well, we're gonna fire Erica. Well, mind you, she got a show on the All Black Network, and this is a girl who has wholeheartedly benefited from black shows, being a part of Black Hollywood. She don't exist outside of the small iteration of Black Hollywood. She got a show on the All Black Network. She's doing a show over here with this, and I'm sure, she'll probably bounce back and end up on the Zeus Network. Lemmy will take all kinds of strays over there on his damn network. So I wouldn't be surprised if she end up over there. But my thing is this: when you posting this, what are the real ramifications? Why didn't y'all let us know that this was happening? You should have put this statement out when it first started leaking that she had made this comment and put together like a town hall or something where they could have had a teachable moment, excuse me, an episode where they bring the cast together and they talk about colorism and not some little moment in the damn Bahamas where they talking about this mess. Because to me, y'all talk about y'all don't shy away from hard conversations. First of all, that whole conversation they was having on the show, y'all was about as deep as a damn pond when y'all was talking about it. So I really feel like there was no situation that was dealt with. And are y'all gonna talk about it at the reunion? Is Erica invited to the reunion? Like, what's the tea? Like, I need to know what's gonna go on. Do I have to wait a couple episodes to find out? My thing is, this should have been a situation where, like I said, a town hall should have been had with Erica, Spice, the cast, have somebody, with some sense, moderate, and really come to a conclusion. Because colorism, racism, especially when it goes on within our community pertaining to the Latin community and light-skinned black folks, people of color in general, where there's this thing of a lot of you black men who like to stick y'all dick in a lot of these light-skinned women and these Latin women where y'all prop them up, these Armenian girls and all this other shit. That's a whole deep situation we ain't got time to unpack. I have to probably do a whole nother video on that. But when y'all prop these women up to a certain pedestal and y'all think, because y'all slide different because y'all want some swirly damn babies. I know I'm a product of a swirly baby, but I don't have racist parents. That's neither here nor there. But when you prop people up in these situations, y'all can't be surprised with the outcome where these girls thinking they too damn cute to not get the shit slapped out of them. So what I want to know is, what are going to be the repercussions for Erica's action? This reminds me of the situation that happened between Evelyn and OG when they, had their little situation on Basketball Wives where they said that Evelyn was basically a racist and a colorist and that sort of thing. And Evelyn did leave the show for a moment. But guess what? The new season of Basketball Wives is currently filming, or they might be done for, but I don't know. But Evelyn's coming back to the show. So was the situation solved or not? Like, I don't know. But apparently she left a couple of years and now she's back on the show. So is all forgiven? Who knows? But in regards to Erica, what do y'all think should have been the real repercussions to her actions? Do you think that VH1 and Mona and them did enough? Sound off down below, because it's a lot.